Hey, good morning. This is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life, bringing you the AA Word of the Day for February 26, 2025. It's a Wednesday. Can you believe it? It's already February 26th. And the word for today is no ordinary success story. And this is the quote: AA is no success story in the ordinary sense of the word. It is a story of suffering transmuted under grace into spiritual progress. And here's the daily reflection. Upon entering AA, I listened to others talk about the reality of their drinking, loneliness, terror, and pain. As I listened further, I soon heard a description of a very different kind, the reality of sobriety. It is a reality of freedom and happiness, of purpose and direction, and of serenity and peace with God, ourselves, and others. By attending AA meetings, I am reintroduced to that reality over and over. I see in it the eyes and hear in it the voices of those around me. By working the program, I find the direction and strength with which to make it mine. The joy of AA is this new reality available to me. And oh my goodness, isn't that a wonderful quote? So beautifully said. That it's not success in the ordinary sense of the word, but suffering transmuted under grace into spiritual progress. Wow. What a choice of words. They come together perfectly. I mean, I agree with it 100%. I listen to others talk about the reality of their drinking, loneliness, terror, and pain. In my particular case, my experience was definitely the loneliness and definitely the pain. I don't know so much that I felt terror, but I felt the loneliness. The end of my, it started off drinking with buddies, but I was the one that always sat at the bar, always ready to, always had in order for another drink ready, always got 2 or 3 before closing, always started drinking before I went out to have a good time. And then when others started having a good time, I was there drinking. But at the end, it was drinking at home, not going out, afraid of having a jackpot, and reliving a lot of pain that I had had in my life. So those were the final days of my drinking, and knowing that it had to come to an end. As more and more physical signs came and more psychological signs came, I knew that my days were numbered. That one way or another, I was either going to die of it or I had to stop. And those were the reasons that I walked into an AA meeting. And as I mentioned before, I saw people all laughing, smiling, joking with each other, going over, introducing themselves to new people, introducing themselves to me with a big smile on their face. And I liked that. And I liked the particular guy that did the beginners meeting. He did it for the first whole month, and I thank God that it was him. And I really liked him and really liked what he had to say. So I kept going back to that beginners meeting and attended it the first 6 months in AA. And it made all the difference in the world to me because I concentrated on step one. We didn't go to other steps. We read step one. Everybody's sitting around the table in the kitchen. We'd read a paragraph, keep going till we got to the end of step one, then discuss it, And we did that every week. And that was just what I needed to get a firm foundation. And after that 6 months, I joined a regular meeting. I was ready. I had a good foundation. And it's carried right to this day. And I thank God for that. Yeah. It says here, by attending meetings, I am reintroduced to that reality over and over. I see it in the eyes and hear it in the voices around me. And that is exactly true. I can, little things that no one thinks of. Someone raising their hand and speaking and saying, I'm getting my license back. That's a big thing if you've lost your license. I never did, but I can imagine what it's like if you don't have a car to take to work and you may live off a bus line. So that was one of the great blessings many people got after being in AA, or someone would say, my wife's going to let me see my kids. There's a chance that we're going to get back together again. How wonderful is that? Absolutely beautiful. All these miracles happening. So truly not an ordinary success story. And it can happen for you. If you're new, come join us. If you had a bad patch and started drinking again, come back. We'll welcome you wholeheartedly. And if you're going on a consistent basis, keep it up. Don't stop going to meetings. So God bless, and we will see you tomorrow.